Hi guys, this is Nat from Pilates Centre WA. Today we're going to be running through an intermediate reformer flow, head to toe, so full body work. As normal, if anything doesn't work for your body, make sure you adjust, stop, take your time, okay? It's just you at home. We're going to come and stand up on the reformer. So before we do that, we want to put on our leg work sprints. So either, if you haven't been working out a lot, maybe just 2 reds and a blue, that's quite a light sprint. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can go double red and a green. And if you are all guns blazing, everything except your yellow sprint. So I'll leave that to you guys, you can always pop your springs off. So once we've done that, we're going to come have a stand up on our carriage, all right? And we're going to find a hip distance position. So all 10 toes pointing forward. Okay, arms are going to relax down by the sides. Now we want to start by opening up a little bit through the chest. So have a quick look down. Make sure that your pubic bone is lifting up towards your belly button. Okay, crown of your head is floating up, and the arms are just resting down by your sides. Now we're going to just take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth without collapsing our posture. So breathing in and out. And one more time, breathing in and out. Now I want you to try and remember that breath, bring it back throughout the class. On our next exhale, we're going to spiral our arms out, so the palms face forward. And on the inhale, we're going to spiral the arms back. Not so much that the shoulders round in, okay? So when we rotate out, we feel a spreading across the collarbones. And when we rotate in, we're just going just before the point where the upper body wants to collapse, okay? So a few more times, we're breathing out, externally rotating, breathing in, rotating back. Now next time we are externally rotated, you guys stay that way. I'm just going to face this way because I think you'll be able to see it a little better. Alright, we're going to keep that rotation and we're going to bring the thumbs towards the shoulders. Okay, so you're in like a W position. Alright, like so. From there, we're going to reach finger to finger, side to side. So opening up the chest, being cautious that you haven't let that lower back pop out. And then floating the arms up, letting the shoulder blades melt down the back, and then lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, and going into a little extension. So notice here, I'm not arching, okay? Let the arms relax. I'm gonna face you guys again. We're gonna do that another 2 times. So from the beginning, external rotation of the upper arms, W, reaching wide, creating space, floating the arms up, watch the shoulders, if you need to be there, alright, and then extending, so lifting the heart up, lifting the gaze, keeping that belly and pubic bone up, and then arms relaxed down, alright, externally rotating, W, reach, float, mount those shoulders, lift the heart, lift the gaze, and relax the arms down, okay? One more time, I want you to pause at the top. Externally rotate, W, reach, float up, mount those shoulders, extend. Now, from here, we're going to reach the arms up and over an imaginary barrel. We're going to tuck the chin, scoop the belly, soften the knees if you need to. We're going to dive into our roll down. All right, if you're up on your reformer, it feels really good to go right over the edge. You get a little extra hand and just let it go. Take a couple of nice big breaths there. Take note of how those calves and hamstrings are feeling. How's that lower back doing today? And then on our next breath out, we want to lift the pubic bone, okay, engage through the center, and restack from the base. So the tailbone leads the way, the spine just follows. All the way up until the head's back on your shoulders. Adjust the hair as needed, All right, and then we're going to get going with our leg work. So if you guys need a head cushion, make sure you have it handy. Okay, check your springs. You should have that organized already. I'm working on a double red and green today. All right, we're going to come out a lie down on our back. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a head lift because I know I'm going to need that today. It's just what my neck is feeling like. We're going to bring the heels together, knees together. Now before we press away, I want you guys to think of that expansion that we did when we went into that reach out and that W. So take a few breaths and check you have that feeling. Okay, so shoulders are melting down, collarbones are wide, arms are resting down by the sides as you feel comfortable. I'm going to go palms facing my thighs today. So let's melt that tailbone down, melt the ribs in. Take another big breath. And on the exhale, all the way to the end, and inhale, pull it in. So we breathe out, we squeeze the inner thighs, we're in a lovely long line, and then pull from the heels to return. So breathing out and press, breathing in, bring it in. Now you don't have us there, making sure that you guys are fully extending your legs, so all the way to the end every time. Make sure those inner thighs don't go to sleep at any stage. They're always engaged. Okay? Now, true to my usual counting, I have no idea how many we've done, so we're going to go for another 4, 3, remember to breathe out on the way to the top, 2, last one, coming all the way in, and then we're going to come onto the middle of the arches. So center of the foot, take a moment here, squeeze those inner thighs, wrap the foot around so the heel sinks under the bar, the top of the foot curls over. Don't scrunch your toes for dear life. Okay, same thing, we breathe out, we press away, and we pull in with the feet. So exhale, press, inhale, pull. Still fully extending the legs, still zipping up, making sure both inner thighs are even. I have a tendency to be a bit lazy with my right adductor, so maybe get a bit curious and just make sure that they're both doing what they're meant to be doing. We're going to go for another 5. Keep those heels sinking under. 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it in, and we're going to come to the toes. So pad of the toes, curl the top of the toes around the edge of the foot bar, and get a bit of a lift of those heels, so you're challenged. Now check you can just pick up your tailbone, so place it back down again, check in with those ribs, and let's rock and roll. So breathe out and press, breathe and pull it in. Now here, make sure that big toe and that little toe are evenly pressing into the foot bar. So those working the outer muscles of the legs as well as that inner thigh connection. Okay, do your best not to let the heels drop. Alright, so keep that height. Okay, all the way to the top. We're going to go for the last 4, 3, 2, hold the last one at the top, okay? Now you might want to place your hands on your lower belly, okay? Make sure your pelvis doesn't tip forward. We're going to breathe in and sink the heels all the way under, and breathe out and lift the heels up. Now, I don't know if you guys can see my toes really well, but notice that I'm not letting them uncurl as my heels go under. So I'd like you guys just for now to keep the toes wrapped around the bar as you sink and as you lift. So your range will be significantly smaller than normal. That's okay. Just go with it for now. Keep that lift of that pubic bone. Okay. We don't want to feel like we're doing the limbo every time those heels go under. And then I want you to let the toes relax. Let the heels sink. So the range should be bigger, the stretch should be a bit more. We haven't let that whole lower back arch up, so we still have that connection. And then we're going to take a little walk. Okay, it's going to feel a bit weird because we've got our legs together, but that's okay. So nice, leisurely stroll. Hands on your hip bones. And I want you to start speeding up. Okay, all the way under, all the way up. Now, all of you are going to be different. How fast you go depends on your ability to keep your pelvis still. So if your hips start rocking from side to side, right, and your inner model comes out, slow down. Beautiful. So you can go a little faster, so you want to challenge yourself. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the stretch. So one heel is under, one knee is bent. If you want a little extra stretch, you can take that bent knee and pull it in your chest wherever you feel comfortable. All right, let's sink. Let the breath come back. Beautiful. One more big breath. And then we're going to switch the legs over. So find the toes on the foot bar, let the heels sink first. If you grab the knee before, make sure you do the same thing on the side so you remain nice and even. Beautiful, guys. Couple more breaths. And then we're going to bring it all the way in. Okay, so a very quick warm up. Swing the legs off to the side. We're going to drop our spring down to a blue. If you feel like you want a little bit more challenge, you can go down to yellow, but if you are feeling a bit unsure with your lower back, blue is a happy medium. Okay, we're going to walk around, both hands nice and wide, and gently lift the foot bar up and place it down. Alright, I can still hear it from here. Nice quiet foot bars. Alrighty, now from here, we're going to come into a little 4-point position. Okay? That little black strap on your platform is quite nice under the heel of your hand for a bit of extra comfort. So hands on your shoulders, toes tucked under, feet against shoulder pads. Okay? Take a moment here to get that spine organized. So bottom ribs gently draw together. You see how that shape in my back, it didn't just round, but it was kind of arching in. So close those ribs, lift the abdominal wall, okay, so let it hang out, lift it up, and now let's check on those shoulders. So we're pressing with the arms, they are strong, okay, we're allowing those shoulder blades to slide down the back, and the armpits to slightly draw down. Now the hardest thing about this whole series is keeping all of that on. So, always checking in between. Breathing out, sliding the knees away without losing what we just set up. And then pulling the knees back under and lifting those abdominals. So when we bring the carriage back in again, you should actually feel the abdominals lifting up in towards the spine to pull the carriage home. Now your body is not going to want to do that on its own. Okay, it's going to try and make your quads do all the work. So lifting up through your center, breathing out to pull in, breathing in to release. Keep pushing out of those arms. Nice long line in your neck. I know I keep rotating my head, but that's because I'm just making sure I'm checking on you guys. Last one there. Beautiful, guys. And then we're going to add on. So a little extra challenge. We're going to give our legs a break. Keeping that alignment, if you need to just collapse for a second, collapse, reset, lift the ribs, lift the abdominals, and now only the arms. So we breathe out and we just press the arms away. Now, notice I'm not going to the point where I'm wearing my shoulder blades as earrings. Okay? So I want you guys to find that place where you're able to keep the stability in your scapula. Okay, it's not big, it doesn't feel like a lot, but once we put this all together, this is going to be important. We're only going to do a few of these. Okay, so breathing out to press away, breathing in to pull in. Last two. Pull those armpits down to your hips. Last one. Lovely work. If you want to give your wrist a break for a moment, take a little child's pose, sit up. Alright, give it a second. I know you guys all struggle with our wrists. It's a tough spot to be in. Alright, and off we go again. So we're going to put it together, guys, so arms and legs. So reset, find your form, belly in. Okay, legs first. Hold it. Arms second. Don't go too far, just in the beginning. Hold it. Then legs first. Notice my arms haven't moved yet. All the way under the pelvis, and then we pull in through the shoulders. Okay? So let's go again. Legs first. Breathe in. Arms second. Hold it. Breathe in. Legs first. Breathe in. Arms next. Okay. Now, you can keep going with those, but I want to make it a little harder because we're doing an intermediate class today. So, same thing, but a little more challenge. So press away. Okay. This time, the first thing we do is we go knees up. Now, ready? You might have heard it in my voice, I'm like having a bit of a shaky moment. Then from there, legs. Arms. Just a little to there. Legs. Arms. Beautiful. Stay up. Lower down in between. Okay, we've got another 2 rounds no matter what. So knees up or knees down. Alright, legs first. Whatever you're doing is fine. Arms second. Beautiful, guys. Legs next. Arms next. Knees down. One more round. Knees up. Beautiful work. Slowly, slowly. Legs. Arms. Legs. Arms. Lower down. And if you did that one really well, you don't need to do lots of reps to feel that one. So let yourself sit back. Alright. If you're very excited about life, you can fit in a couple more when we're doing a rest. Beautiful, guys. So that's a little bit of full body to get started. Let's bring our springs up. Now, red spring is a happy medium for most of us. If you want to feel a bit more stretch, blue. If you want to work quite hard through the outer thighs, red and yellow. Okay? I personally love a red spring. I think it's a good one to go with. But you can always have a play at home. So, stepping off, remember platform first, and then up onto your carriage. Beautiful. So just like we've been doing, you want to check in, feet hip distance, beautiful upright position. Because you're at home and you don't have us guiding you, hand between your hips and line your lower back is a great way to make sure you don't arch your back. So keep the lift of your pubic bone, keep your alignment, and we're going to breathe out to press away and breathe in to pull in. You guys know this one well. Okay? Now, if you're feeling comfortable, as always, hands on hips is fine. Beautiful, guys. Take a moment, check on your feet. So we shouldn't roll those arches and when we press away. Okay, remember those 3 points, big toe, little toe, and heel. They're always evenly placed with our weight. Lovely, guys. Keep the height. I love these ones. I can do them for days. We won't test that one out though. We're going to go 3 more. That'll take us to about 10. Again, instructor version of 10, not real 10. Last 2. Last one. Bring it all the way in. Okay. From here, stay at the stopper. I'm going to bring my hands together at the front. You do what feels comfortable. We're going to sit back into a little squat and then stand back up again. Now, I'm not aiming for depth. Okay, I want you to find that place where your knees aren't shooting forward. Okay, and and where you're not stopping with your hips and just collapsing your back. So let's go another 2, get nice and tuned into what's going on with your body. Hold that last one. Okay, again, you might not have a mirror available to you, so we're going to put one hand on the lower belly, one hand on the lower back, and if your abs are having a little sleep like mine apparently are, you're going to lift them up into your spine, tuck your tail a little, just a little, okay? Check you've got a bit of weight in those heels, hands to hips are in front, and slow push with the carriage leg, okay? The catch with these ones, guys, go slow. That's where all the magic happens, okay? Second most important thing, do not let this hip follow you. You'll lose that glute connection. So imagine there's a wall here, and this hip is staying glued onto that wall. Beautiful. Okay, main bit of glute burn is coming from that leg on that platform. Alright, we're going to do another 3. So again, we're going up to about 10. Check the belly is still lifted, the chest is still open. On that last one, we're going to go for a hold. That's the fun part. We're going to bring it in halfway and press. Just halfway. Breathe, guys. This is the part where we all fatigue, things go a bit pear-shaped. Breathing out. We're going to go another 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it. I know, I'm feeling it too. 2 more big breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 1 more. Bend the knee to come in. Stand up. And we're going to step straight down. Do the hokey pokey and do it on the other side. So, feet back to hip distance. Okay, remember we started just plain press. So lift the pubic bone, find that alignment. Check your feet are all 10 toes pointing forward. And out we go. Okay, so you've got a different view here of my lower back. Alright, if I were to be arching, that's kind of what it would look like. Okay, so keep that lift, keep the crown of the head floating up throughout. We're going to go for another 5, nice and slow, challenging your range. Beautiful, guys. Lift up taller every time you come in. Last 2. 1 more. Hold it at the stopper. Okay, hands together at the front or on your hips, whatever works for you. And we're going to sit back into that little squat. And stand back up again. Again, check-in points. Lower belly lifted, lower back staying neutral. No big arch there. If you need to tuck your tail, tuck your tail. Alright, all the little things count. We're going to hold the next one. Keep the belly lifted. Keep the chest open. Breathing out. Press the carriage leg out. Breathing in to bring it home. Keep going. Checking points. What are those feet doing? Alright, is that hip losing that stability? Remember, against the wall. Keep it still. Alright, have those knees migrated forward. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. We hold it out there. Okay, hold it out. Halfway. Press. Speed them up a little bit more if you need to. Really press that carriage all the way to the end. Fully exhaling. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, we're going to go and hold 2 full breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in we come, up we go, and we're all ready to rock and roll for the next little section. So, bringing our foot bar back up, guys, walk around, the hands wider in the middle, gently lift it up, 2 clicks, so it's now start position. Alright, we're going to stick with the red spring, grab our box, and put it on long, okay? Now if you've got your cushion or your headrest lifted, make sure you drop that down first, and then we're going to come and take a seat, okay? So, wiggling off your straps, and we're going to hold on to the little loops, okay? If you want a little bit more help, because this is about abdominal strength, higher up. If you want less help, big loop, okay? So I'm going to go midway today. So sitting up nice and tall and finding your sit bone. So those 2 little bony bits under your butt, that's where we start. Spine is long. Good, take a couple of breaths. And on our next exhale, from the pelvis, we're going to scoop the pubic bone up. All right, we're going to roll the pelvis down. We're not going to go all the way. We're going to go just to a bit of a challenge point, and then rolling ourselves all the way back up again. So breathing in, exhale, lower belly, pelvis, guys. Not collapsing through there. Lower back leads the way. When it's tight, it's going to be hard to do. And roll it back up. Another 2. Keep scooping. Okay, it's like a little dial here, guys. Keep turning, keep turning. Beautiful. Roll it back up. And we're going to hold the next one halfway. So again, don't do what you see in the screen. Go with what you consider halfway for you. Okay, pause here. I want you to scoop that pubic bone up a little bit more. Close off those bottom ribs. We're going to turn our palms to face up. Try to have them in line with your shoulders if you can. And we're going to go into a bicep curl. Now that is hard work, guys. Keeping the arms up high. So if you want to drop it down a bit, you can. But ideally, keep them in line with your shoulders. Keep the abdominals scooping in. Last 4. 3. 1 more. Hold it. Open up your palms. Restack your spine. We're now in this position. Yes, your biceps are burning, I know. Keep that position. And we still roll down from the pelvis. So scooping that pubic bone. Arms do not change position, guys. You've got to work a little harder to move that pelvis. Maybe you can take it a little deeper, I can, and roll it back up. If you need to, extend. Otherwise, hold this position. Off we go again, another 3 times. Breathing out from the pelvis. Hold that position. Elbows don't drop, they're going to want to. Beautiful, guys, maybe a little further. Roll it back up. Let it go if you need to. 2 more. Keep scooping. Keep that pelvis moving. Beautiful, just the bra strap, just the wings of the shoulders for the boys. And 1 more. Hold it on. Roll it back. Lower back, pelvis. Pause. And bring it all the way back up. Extend those arms, drop them down alongside you so palms are facing back. Okay, sit up tall, find those sit bones. And let's press back. Okay, so making sure the ribs are staying over the hips. A lot of the time our ribs are forward here, so check that. I'm taking my arms a little wider today, because that feels good for me. Wider is harder, closer to the box is a little easier. Alright, remember those wide collarbones that we worked with right in the beginning of class, those W's, those reaches. Let's bring that back. We're going to go last 3, 2, 1 more. Lovely, guys. And we're going to take it into some rotation. So I want you to put your left strap down, and then we're going to hold the right strap with the left hand. I know, how's that for cooking your brain? So a little loop. My right arm is reaching forward, so is my left. Okay? We're going to bring our knees together to make sure we don't wiggle our pelvis around. And we're going to breathe out and pull and rotate to the left. And release. Now my right arm is reaching as actively, if not more so, than my strap arm. Lovely, guys. If your knees are sliding along each other, it means your pelvis is moving as well. So keep them glued together. This is thoracic rotation, so rib cage up and back. I'm going to go 4 more. Last 2. Don't forget that right arm reach. 1 more. Beautiful, guys. And we're going to hang up that strap. Okay, grab the opposite one. Remember, it's the right hand, so we go across, little loop. Left arm, actively reaching forward, wherever feels comfortable. Knees together, check your spine. When you're ready, we reach and rotate. Now you guys are going to have a better view of my pulling arm here. So I want you to make sure that you haven't shot up too high. You're staying either in line with the shoulder or a little lower. Pull that sternum around. Beautiful, guys. 5 more. Last 4. Keep reaching. Last 3. 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to hang up that strap. Okay, we're going to come and step off to one side and bring our box into a short position. Okay, check it's nice and even. Now for some of you guys, you're going to find that when you step up you feel a bit squished. If that's the case, just pop it over the straps. Okay, so that is a personal preference. I like it there, I know I do. Just be aware that it doesn't have the block of the shoulder pads, don't forget. We're going to go to a blue sprint. Okay, don't recommend anything high or low. That's a happy place. Hands onto the box. Carefully step up onto your carriage. It does move. Okay, now from this position here, we want to make sure our feet are a little bit wider than our hips, just a smidge. We're going to come up onto our fingertips and find a long line in the back and bend the knees. Okay? If you're struggling with your balance, hands flat for now. Okay? We're going to look behind us and place the right foot either toes curled around the edge of the platform, or for a little bit more challenge, toes curled around the foot bar. Okay? Now, get all those toes around, guys. They are your alignment, your power. All right, before we get going, stabilizing leg, that's the one on the carriage. Check your knee. All right, for a lot of us already, it's pointing in. So make sure it's tracking in line with your toes. Lift the arch, square the hips. All right, let's rock and roll. Breathing out. Slow press. Now, very important to have a long spine, guys. Partly why you're just on your fingers, so I'm not loading my shoulders, okay? This is purely helping me stay open in the back and balanced. Beautiful. Keep feeding that left thigh bone back into the socket. Lovely. These ones are quick glute burners, guys. So if you've already done about 6 and you're like, oh, hello, that's normal. All right? We're going to go for last 3, 2, and on the last one there, we're actually going to hold it out. Okay, I'm going to give myself a bit more balance through my fingers. We're going to breathe out, extend the front leg just a little, and bend. Breathe out, extend, and bend. Watch the hips rotating. So keep, again, same principle. Left thigh, scoop it back, draw it into that socket. Sound effects help. Oh dear. If you've ever done one of my classes, guys, you know there's all sorts of funny things that come out of my mouth. Hasn't changed. Good stuff. We've got 2 more. My glute is on fire. Don't know about you guys. Hold the last one, ground your hands. Take a bit of a hamstring stretch. Breathe. If you can't breathe, it's too strong. Back it up. Alright? My hamstrings are tight. This is what it looks like today. If you're at the end, good for you. One more big breath. Then we're going to bend that front leg again. I know, nearly. We're nearly there. Okay? Just so it's over the ankle. Right hand flat on the box. Left arm, it's going to rotate and come back. So keep those hips square. I know your glutes are screaming right now. Beautiful, guys. If you're feeling a little unstable, stay looking at your box. One more. Hand down, flat. Bend the knees, step off, and just hang, okay? It's going to be grumpy, that glute. But you might notice here as you hang, it actually also feels a lot more open than your other side. Okay, that can be really good to feel. Alright, ready? I'm not ready, but we're going to do it anyway. So, hands are going to come down. Right foot, remember, it's just a little wider than our usual hip distance position. Okay, fingertips, look back behind you, pick the same option, guys. So toes around the edge of the platform, or if you pick the foot bar, that's what you're going to do again. Even if it's harder, even if it's easier on this side. Okay? Now square up the hips, find your alignment. This is my hard side. I've really got to watch this knee. It really wants to cave in. Okay, when you're ready, sort that foot out. We're going to breathe out. All the way to the end. Breathe in and come back. So I don't know if you guys caught that first one. My right hip just swung right out of position. So again, this might be happening to you too. This is my weak side. It struggles to stay connected. Make sure that right thigh bone, believe it or not, that was the word bone, is plugging back into your hip socket. Breathing out to press, breathing in to bring it in. Beautiful, guys. Okay. It's good for you guys to see things wandering around because this is more than likely what's going on with you as well. Good. We're going to go for another 4. A little lighter on the fingers if you've got it in you. I need a bit more help, that's why you can see my hands are down a bit more on the side. Hold the next one. Perfect, guys. Nice strong back leg. Front leg. It's going to extend and bend. My back leg keeps long and strong. My spine stays open. Looking down at the box. Beautiful, guys. Keep feeding that right thigh back into the socket. Few more to go. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. Beautiful. And hold that last one, hands down. take it into a bigger stretch if you want to. Yep, some of you are hands down, you're like, yep, I'm done. Right, long line, further out if it feels good. Breathing, remember spine straight, don't collapse. And then we're going to bend that front leg so the heel is under the knee, even if your bum hates you. Okay, left hand grounded onto the box under the shoulder. Right arm, rotate. Inhale, bring it down. Again, check the hip. If your balance is a bit all over the shoulder, look down, otherwise follow the fingers. 2 more. Last one. Press that box away, pull that hip back, nearly there. Both hands onto the box, bend both knees, carefully step down, and have a hand. Let that blood return back to where it belongs, away from your glutes and everywhere else. Alright, and then I want you guys to roll yourself all the way up, adjust the hair, carefully step off the box, and we're going to put our box on lengthways. Okay, give our legs a break. Now, I'm going to stick with the blue spring. If you guys want to take it up to red, we're going to be doing a bit of pulling straps. Okay? We also want to take our foot bar down in one spot. So both hands to the center or wide, gently lift, drop it down by one. That's just going to stop us from overlifting with our legs. Okay? Hands to the front of the box, swing the leg closest to over, and have a lie down. Okay? Now, chest, pecs, over the front of the box. Hands are going to come onto the railing, all 10 fingers wrapping around. Okay? Now you want to be in a position that when you hang your head, your arms are as long as possible. So have a faff, find that position. Legs where you feel comfortable, either wide or together. Okay, somewhere in between. Lift that pubic bone up to your belly button so the lower back lengthens. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. When my lower back is in a collapsed position, you can see there's a good deep line there. Alright? Try to lift that pubic bone up so you feel the length. Always keeping that position. Alright, here we go. Long legs. We're going to breathe out to draw the shoulder blades down the back and lift the gaze to the end of your machine. Very small, guys. And then curling the chest around the edge of the box. So we breathe out, shoulder blades glide down, those upper arms slot back into the sockets, and the gaze lifts forward and up. Notice I'm not here. Okay? If we're lifting the ribs, we're going into the lower back. We want to be working upper back extension, guys. Beautiful. Curling over. We're going to go 2 more. Okay? Upper arms in the sockets, shoulder blades down. Reach that chest forward. Now we're going to hold the next one at the top. And I want you guys to pause here and just take note of what you're feeling in your upper back. This is where I want you to try and go in your pulling straps. Okay, so just remember this feeling, this connection, release. Alright, and we're going to wiggle off our straps. Just going to move that headrest out the way so I don't knock it. Alright, and we're going to hold on just below the knots. Okay, so check you don't have any tangles in your straps. Dropping your arms all the way off to the side. Same start position. Long legs, lower belly lifted, long lower back. Okay, make sure those legs are active. We're going to breathe out, sweep the arms back, and we're only going to neutral here, guys. So neutral, shoulder blades back, long line in the spine, not up here, okay? And then all the way back down, curl it over. Breathe in. Long line, okay? Pause here for a second. Check those upper arms aren't collapsing forward. Do you remember that spiral of those upper arms? Let's bring it back and roll the way down. Another 3. Reach through the fingertips. Another 2. Hold that last one. Extend the chest a little more. Reach. So guys, if you're on a red and your arms are down here, it's too strong. Okay, you need to be up along those hips. Alright, we're going to bend the elbows, keep them close to the body, and extend. Bend, and extend. Notice my upper arms aren't tipping forward like that. They are connected back. Really important, guys. Otherwise, your lower back is keeping you upright, not the upper half. We're going to go another 3. Keep those elbows high. Nice little tricep burn there. Last 2. Last 1. And melting yourself over that box. Hanging up your straps. And then bring your hands on either side of your chest. Just press yourself up to a little 4-point position. Now just so we don't tip our box over, just bring your knees under your hips. Midway of the box is good. Hold on to the front strap. Okay, curl the spine and sit halfway back. Guys, if you want to just be really lazy and sit and take a child's pose, go for it. Okay, so we're going to hang out here for a few breaths. If you want to play with some angles, hold on to one side of your box, send your hips in the other direction. I love that one. Beautiful stretch through QL obliques. And then over to the other side. Tuck that chin. Breathing. One more big breath. Beautiful. And then hands onto the box. Step on off. Okay. And we've got a good challenge to finish up with. So we're going to push this one all the way to a full hour. We're going to take the foot bar all the way down. We're going to go to a red sprint, just a red. Box is going to go over the platform and onto a foot bar. Now, you want to make sure, guys, that you can't see the edge of your platform. Okay, it's not stable if it's there. So over the front. Give it a push, make sure it's locked in. We're only going to do 4 on each side, and then we're done. So, good challenge. Hands onto the box to stabilize. Okay, we're going to take our left shin. I usually have to help it on up. Okay. Now, in an ideal universe, the shin would be parallel to the front of the box. For a lot of us, it's going to probably hang off the edge. Doesn't matter. Okay? You can bring that back knee closer. Alright, whatever works. Sink down into that hip, lift up nice and tall. And from here, we're going to slide the back leg out. So hip flexors, glutes, lots going on. And then we're going to press down through the leg on the box. And bring ourselves up. Okay? So I'm going to get my foot up against it because that feels good for me. Back leg presses away. That's too strong. Bring the knee closer to the edge. And then press and lift. Good stuff. Last 2. It's not a lot, but it's very strong. Press and bring it in. Last one, I'm going to hold it out. And I'm actually going to come and bring my elbows onto the front of the box. We're going to just breathe. So back leg is getting a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. Alright? Lots going on through the outside of the hip. Okay? Bit advanced, but if you do want more, lift your back knee and push away. That's hardcore, guys. I'm not even going to do that one today, but you're welcome to give it a try. One more big breath. And then use your hands to walk yourself out of it. Okay? And let's do the other side. So again, this would be interesting for you guys to see because this is my right hip. Okay, this is the one for some of you guys that know me that's had a few surgeries. I can't quite get it there. So what I'm going to do is move my back leg further. I'm going to see if I can bring my foot on there. So the whole body's moved. It's okay. Alright? That's as parallel as I can get my shin. If that's you, it's alright. So go by what you feel. Same flow. Back knee slides away. We push through that front shin, that leg, to bring us up. Press. Push through that front shin. Bring it in. Last two. Beautiful, guys. Remember, if this whole thing is too much for you, you can do the good old cross the ankle over the knee, the classic glute stretch. That's alright. We're going to hold that last one. We're going to fold down. Now again, you might notice when I come here, I can't actually come down without it feeling a bit too intense. So I'm actually going to stay up on my hands on this side. If you guys feel better, lower and further out with that back knee, that's what I want you to do. Personal preference. Breathing deeply. 2 more breaths. Last one. Awesome, guys. Bring it in. We're going to come and step off of our carriage. Okay. Again, for your roll down, guys, feet hip distance. Okay. I'm going to step onto the reformer just so you guys can see. Arms by your sides. Lift. When you're ready on your next exhale, chin to chest. Roll it down nice and slow. Keep that pubic bone lifted. Bend the knees if you need to. Let it go at the bottom. Big breath in. And exhale, roll it back up. Nice and slow. And that is where I'm going to leave it today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. More to come. If you guys have got any questions or requests, feel free to shoot us through an email at the Pilates Center, and we'll see if we can get some different classes going for you guys. See you next time.